Hey guys, it's me. Thanks for checking out the channel. So I have not been posting videos that much lately, and I am just trying out this live stream, which is awesome. And today I will be going over college graduation. So many of us are either attending college, heading to graduation, and it's so exciting because we finally made it. And so I am so proud of all of you guys out there, and I know that it's a hard journey, hard work, and it's actually quite different than high school, but we're so close. And so I have actually been thinking about what I will be doing as I graduate college. And I'm actually 3 classes away from graduation. Technically, graduation is 1 year away, but time flies, so it'll be here in a blink of an eye, I would say. And so I'm actually excited because after graduation, I have been looking at schools, which is why I'm looking at this page right here. And as my father has told me that we never stop learning. So if we have the chance to keep learning and to take education further, then we should take hold of it. And I recommend that we never give up, keep going. I know that you guys can make it, and sorry if I'm a little nervous because I'm not used to going live. And let me tell you about myself a little bit. That way you can kind of get an idea as to why I'm kind of feeling this way. I have always had this, from what I can remember, this issue that I am not a public speaker. So you can kind of imagine how communications class was last year. It took me out of my comfort zone, and I am not a person to be speaking in public as much. I do get nervous. It kind of feels like that butterfly feeling in your stomach kind of thing. And I have been told that I don't look like I'm afraid of it, but I'm actually afraid of public speaking, and it's something that I've tried to work on. A lot of you guys may have heard that technique that look at the walls if you're nervous, but that doesn't always work. It works if it's a large class, but if it's small, it won't go well. And so I am trying to overcome that fear. And also my voice tends to go high pitch. It's sorry if that happens during this live stream. I have been actually attending speech therapy to try and get the strong voice out, get that loud resonance. So I'm trying this out. And so going back to college, it's so exciting because like it's a different journey than what we're used to, and it's something that is truly amazing. I am so proud of everyone out there who has continued their education in their areas, has graduated, and has jumped right into a job within their area. So you might ask me, what is my inspiration? Who is my inspiration? All that. Well, honestly, when I started college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt so lost. I thought pharmacy tech was going to be my thing, and it wasn't. I did go to, what do they call it? Orientation. I got all the information and spoke with my parents. Didn't turn out to be something that I wanted to do, so I pulled out, changed basically. I decided that I might as well just take general studies, kick all the core classes out of the way, and maybe later on I would find what I wanted to do, right? That actually took about, what, 3 years? 2.5 to 3 years. And even up to last year, I had no idea exactly what I wanted to do. I felt so lost. And I was starting to get worried because graduation was going to come in the blink of an eye. And so last year, I met, well, I didn't meet her until this year, sorry. But I did see her. It was this one lady, I'm not going to mention names. She has an organization and she helps women. And her backstory, which she spoke of in the time that I saw her, it really impacted me, and it was something that all of a sudden I felt like I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. She was my inspiration, and it was something that it was amazing. And I mean, her story is impacting. It's something that may make you think twice, might make you cry, but it was such an impacting story that I took it a step further, apart from feeling that feeling in my heart. So I went to communications class. I took that class. So you might wonder, how did I take it in the first place? I was so nervous that I didn't think I could do it in person. Imagine a classroom full of 50 students. Would not work out for me, right? Um, and I say that out of experience because there was a class that I'm actually going to retake. I took it about 2 years ago, and I was so scared of going up there. It was a prop and stats class, but we still had to do this one, is it presentation? And to avoid going up there, I basically acted as if I had already gone up, and our grades were already in. Presentation was extra, but yeah, I didn't think I could do it. It was a large class, probably about 30 or more students. So I decided to take it online. I was really scared, actually, because I had this issue in which I went to tutoring for, and it did help to an extent, run-on sentences and all that stuff. Of course, it won't really show up in communications, but my instructor did require for the presentation, the speech, to be sent to her, the outline, apart from the video, which we had to film, post to YouTube, and she'd grade from there. That was quite nerve-wracking, actually, because the visuals, I had never worked on a visual, and it was kind of hard for me. But this one speech that I think it was persuasive or something with information. It was one of the 4 speeches that we did. I was so excited because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And it was based on the story of this lady who helped me to discover something in me that I honestly didn't know I had. I mean, I love helping people. I just didn't know how I could take that to another level, right? So I'm there. I'm nervous. I didn't know what to do. Then I just thought I should really get into that, right? Because if that's something I want to do, I might as well do the research now. So I did the research, and I found so much information on it that it was shocking. And I try to get the up-to-date information, but they only do the census every 10 years. So the next one should be coming out probably in 2020, around there. So I did that. A lot of people liked it. So that actually made me dive further into what I wanted to do. But I thought, I can't change it now because I'm almost done. So I might as well just finish, get my BA in psychology, go to a university. Now, the next thing was choosing a school, which a lot of us probably have a difficult time choosing what school we want to go to. We have so many selections within, like here in Vegas, we got UNLV, Nevada State, all those colleges. What was it? Phoenix? University of Phoenix. We have some here too, branches, campuses. In your state too, probably, there's a whole bunch of things that we can do. And we also have the Art Institute. Yeah, something like that, the Art Institute. So I took in consideration a few schools. I think early in the process, I knocked out UNLV. I'm not saying it's a bad school, it's a good school. I really like it. I actually live by it, and it's always packed. But I don't know, I just didn't think it was for me. So then I took Nevada State. I loved their program, their interdisciplinary studies, which if you ask what that's for, it's actually if you go in and you don't know what you want to do, or you have different things that you want to study but are undecided, you can actually get into that and take two at a time, like pick a major, pick a minor, put them together, and it's combined into one large degree. So, and I've read testimonies on their website. A lot of students took interdisciplinary and graduated. That's one option. The option I've chosen is actually a university, but they have a branch here with the church I attend, which is amazing because it's half and half. And know that they're going to take me out of my comfort zone in regards to public speaking, but that's why I have the paper here. So this is actually the admission steps. I've gotten two out of the way so far. One of these two, I'm actually waiting for a response from the staff before I can submit. Of course, financial aid. Financial aid is very important. I use that for school and they help so much. It's free too, like for the application, you just go to the FAFSA website and you can sign up there. Make sure that you know the code of your school. If you don't, you can just type in the city, the college name, and it should pull it up there for you. So this was kind of shocking for me, but I actually found out about this in open house. If your college has an open house for the university you want to attend right after, if you want to continue your education, make sure that you get all the steps because this is very important. The college I go to didn't require any high school transcripts. I did take an assessment, the one that I'm currently going to. I took it when I started so that they can place me into the classes. Of course, each school will probably end up doing that because from what I'm seeing here, they require SAT or ACT or Northwest course assessment. So this school is actually, my church is affiliated with it. My church does the online, or the in-person, and the school in Washington State does the online. This is actually Northwest University. It is a Christian college, from what I've been told. And one of the requirements, which I have never had to do, and this is my first time, I turn in the unofficial, which is very important. If you go to an open house or you meet with staff before and you start the process of getting into the school, make sure that if you need to turn in your unofficial transcripts, because that's what I had to do, apart from official. So in your city, like here, I have to go and get my high school transcripts. And also college. The college one is, I think it's a bit easier because I know where the main headquarters is. But the high school one, that one's going to be a toughie. I was told by the staff that the schools here in this county, the schools here don't have individual transcripts like in each school. They don't hold them. They actually get sent over after you graduate, I think, to a building. And the main building for the county here, I know where it is, but I have to find out. They hold all records, so I was told it is kind of tough to get them. I think you have to submit a request online. And if you do live here in Vegas and live in the Clark County district or county, you might want to go to the CCSD website. I did, and I checked. It said it was like $10 for a transcript, the official. You can also go in person. I'm actually in the process of finding out where that is. It's within the same area of the building that I know. It's just not in the building. It's a small area. I have to find out because I really need this. So when you go to any open house or anything, make sure that you get this information. Like this is like a checklist, right? And make sure you can get all this. Make sure if you need the assessment, because if you've completed the main courses, in my opinion, you might not need it, but find out. I'm actually going to find out for myself too. Make sure also if you have a really low GPA, you might have to do the GPA waiver. That's for this one is 2.3 or lower, but make sure you find out about your school. So this is really exciting because I've already submitted my application to the university. The one that I have to do is the one from the church, but I've already gotten the email. So excited. I got my email set up already from them. I just have to do the pre-registration. So university, college, anywhere you go, it's important to get this information. From what I've been told, financial aid will only cover one school, so make sure that you get the code in of your school, or at least the name, and choose that. And what else? Make sure the transcripts, the official ones, they can't be opened, because if not, it'll be voided. They have to be sealed, so don't open it if the schools give it to you for mailing. Try and find out if sorry, my high-pitched voice. Try and find out if the school that you're attending right now and your high school, if they can send it over. Try and get also the address of the new school or university that you want to attend, so that they can send it over, and make sure you get the name of the person that will be receiving the transcripts so that they can put it on the mail or mailing list. So make sure you get all this done. It's important to get all the steps done. Financial aid. Financial aid helps a lot, and I say that out of personal experience. I've been applying for the last 3-4 years, and they've actually helped so much. They do base their estimates on the information that you put, so make sure that your information is correct. Make sure that your taxes are there. You can actually link the IRS taxes to the website so that all the information gets pulled and you can post it there without having to do it manually. They did a new thing now, so you do, if you had a FSA number before, like a PIN number, they do have a new thing now called FSA ID, where if you haven't logged in for a while, you'll probably have to go through the steps I went through. They combined my PIN into making it to the new one, so I'm still using the same PIN numbers, just a new name. So you will have to link it. You'll have to link yours, and if you do have your parents in there, you'll have to link each individual. So that's all the information that I want to share too in regards to this. And again, I'm so proud of all of you guys. I'm proud of myself as well. A lot of my friends are actually graduating. I've seen their pictures on Facebook, and I just want to say congratulations, and congratulations to all those around the world, the YouTube universe. You made it. Celebratory, right? So I'm so excited. And don't be afraid to speak up, because I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. This is so new to me. Sorry if I'm not looking at the webcam directly. This is a funny thing, really quick. I actually had a video interview recently, which I've never had a video interview. So I'm not really used to looking at the webcam. I'm so used to looking at the video thing on my screen. So I kept seeing myself looking elsewhere except the webcam. So I'm very sorry. I'm still trying to get used to that. But get all this information, keep learning, don't give up. And it's important because for me, what I think, and from what my parents have taught me, that education is one of the keys to success. And of course, I see this as all the doctors, the nurses, cardiologists, anesthesiologists, all those out there, any career, any area, they went to school and they got the education, and they are giving back to the community, which is my motivation. I see how hard my doctor works. I see how hard the specialists work, and it is something that is truly amazing. And I just want to congratulate and thank everyone around the world for everything they do, and probably one time in their life they felt the same way because the community gave back to them. And so about a graduation, I actually saw this video on my timeline on Facebook that I really want to put the link down below in the description box. It was about this girl who graduated valedictorian from high school, and it's an amazing story. I won't share too much. I will post it down there. And if all the people in Vegas area, or if you're moving here and are interested in the school that I'm attending, it's actually a Kairos School of Ministry with affiliation to Northwest. I will post the link also of the school, Kairos, on the description. And you know, if you have a chance, go to the next open house. Go to the open houses of the schools. It's important to meet the professors. I had an amazing time. The staff is amazing. They will answer your questions efficiently. If you do email them, it'll take about a day or two to get a response back. They do give business cards to contact them. It was great. I loved it. And so continue learning, and even if it's non-credit classes, I worked in the college, right? And I worked on the workforce side, and we had a lot of people, all kinds of ages, all types of backgrounds. They came to take our classes. And so it's cooking, something with iPhones. They had Excel classes, Microsoft Excel. They have online stocking investment classes. You know, they got the whole package, right? So if you want to go to this nearest college, take non-credit classes if you don't want them for credits. You can also try and audit classes. Audit, from what I've been told, is it won't count for credits. You will attend class, but it's only like to, how do I say it? It's only like to see how the class runs, what the teacher's teaching, you know, to get you that experience, so that if you end up liking the class, you can take it for credits. Of course, the school I attend does not offer audit classes anymore, from what I've been told, but this one that I'm going to does. Others around the world, states, anything, they might offer that too. So, you know, you got options, right? And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to speak up. If you do go to an open house, they have a Q&A session. Ask questions. I mean, I actually froze and was so nervous that I didn't ask. So if you're like me and you still don't feel like you can actually ask out loud, you know, don't be afraid to pull them aside after they're done, because they stay there in the area. So you can do that. Pull them, ask them questions. I got lucky. I was at the table and they came to us, so I got to have my questions answered. But if you have any further questions and it's already been past open house, don't be afraid to call them, email them. Do take in consideration that the person you might be calling or contacting, they may, sorry, that's my phone, they may be in other classrooms and may not be able to get to you right away. So that's what's been happening with the school. But they do get back to you eventually. So thank you so much for watching this live stream. And sorry if it's an awkward thing, because it's my first time. I can't wait to do this again. And so thank you for watching, guys. And, you know, just keep learning. Don't give up. And I will post all that I just said of those two informations on the description. So thank you so much, guys, and have a great day. Bye.